Hello, it's me. I'm back with another video. Woohoo! If you're new here, hi, my name is Ellie. I'm 31. I'm a student at the University of Plymouth studying medical sciences, and I'm taking Mounjaro to reclaim my health and reverse my type 2 diabetes. So, July has been a lot. So let's get started. I'm just going to point this out first. I don't think I wrote it down. Not long before the end of the month, my mother decided that it would be great fun for her to trip and fall at work, and she is fractured. Well, she's not fractured her wrist, thank God. Her wrist is in a splint for another 6 weeks. We went to get the x-ray yesterday at the hospital. So she's not happy, so I've been doing all the cooking. I've been helping her wash her hair and everything, and it's been a good couple of weeks. I'm just get us over and done with, but she's got to wear the splint for another 6 weeks. Hopefully that heals it, but who knows? So that's been the last couple of weeks for me, so that will continue. Hopefully she's all good before I go back to uni in September, because I won't be able to deal with both. So hopefully that is not a future problem. So weight-wise, this month I've done pretty well. I'm quite proud of myself, to be honest. I've lost 7 pounds this month, which is wild. And that puts me at a 1.5 stone loss overall. So we're very excited, because if you were to tell me, even this time last year when I had still had or were actively and intentionally losing weight, that I would be 1.5 stone lighter, wild. Absolutely wild. I've definitely struggled the last few months with, I wouldn't say binging all the time, but I've definitely had a lot more stress because, exams and then getting those results, and then just not taking care of myself in ways that I should be taking care of myself. I haven't really been prioritizing macros or steps, and just kind of coasted through the whole last couple of months. But since I got to my 1.5 stone reward, I actually rewarded myself with 2 new books, because I saw one and I was like, that's what I want. And then I saw BookTok Book and I was like, let me try this out, because I wanted to buy, I read all of Twisted Games series, and I was like, I viscerally need the physical book, at least for Bridget and Reese. I needed it. The fact that they're going to make a TV show. Crazy. But I bought Lights Out. I don't know if this is going to be backwards. If it is, soz. And I also bought The Fiancé Dilemma. This is the one that I wanted to get. I love Elena Armas. I think Spanish Love Deception does get a somewhat slight bad rap because it is a bit all over the shop. But I love me a fluffy book. I've read this one, not what I was expecting. Some of it is Criminal Minds related. I feel like I'm the last person to read this book. I didn't know the trigger warnings beforehand, before I bought it. And then I looked at the very long list of the trigger warnings, and I was like, oh, yeah, I know what's going to happen with at least one of these triggers. And it's not dissimilar from a Criminal Minds episode. And I love Criminal Minds. Anyone that knows me, I'm a Criminal Minds addict. I watch it all the time. There is now 18 seasons. I've maybe watched seasons 1 to 15 4 times in my lifetime. I don't rewatch Evolution because it's so much better than the original 15 story wise, and that's what it originally should have been. The first 15 are nostalgia for me, especially Spencer, my king. After reading that, I need a fluffy book. I do. I really do. I am going to be reading that soon. And yeah, Lights Out kind of scarred me a little. But I wouldn't not read the sequel. But I don't know. I think I need to leave that one where it is for now. It's also quite nice because I actually haven't been able to reward myself since April. So it's boosted my confidence a bit. At the time of writing all my notes, I was in the 19 stones. I've still lost 1.5 stones, but I'm back in the 20s. But I got into the 19s bracket. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handles are down at the bottom and I'll put it on screen here. You'll get my weekly weigh-ins. It's just so much easier to post on there and do a recap for the whole month here. Exercise wise this month, haven't really done anything apart from walking around places. I have had to go to the doctors a lot the last couple of months. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do any more. I'll explain all of that in another video. It's kind of to do with the injections. I'll go into more detail when I have some more information. But I just want to preface, I am not a medical professional, not pretending to be a medical professional. I'm not telling you what I am doing is gospel. I just have the experience of what is going on in my body. And if you have any sort of experience that is less than adequate to do with these injections, please go see a licensed medical professional / GP, because the internet is not the place to self-diagnose. It is not. And I'm glad that I got that out of the way. Mentally, this month has been quite hard. I finished all my sessions with my EDS therapist and it was really helpful, but unfortunately it does bring up feelings and emotions that I don't necessarily want to talk about. And, you know, I don't want to keep bringing up my dad, but you know, it's not been a year yet. Yesterday it was 11 months to the day. But next month's gonna hit hard. So I'm trying to been like navigating those feelings, but also not completely blowing all of my progress and trying to be healthy and not binging. It's difficult, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, the times when I do get to self-soothe, I'm not using food, I felt a lot better. So I've been so lucky to be able to have the services that I've had available to me the last 11 months. My mum now is still only now just potentially getting counselling a year after. Like, I had to wait 8 months ish for my EDS therapy for 3 sessions, might I add. But you know, the NHS is crumbling, man. And obviously I still need more counselling at some point, like regarding my eating disorder, regarding, you know, my dad passing and the many other things that comes with life. But everything's a lot more manageable now. I can get through the day without being a zombie, which is quite nice. I quite like not being a zombie because I missed out on so much last year. Academically, it was crazy. I have a crazy NSV. Like, I literally, hang on, let me get it. Right on the cusp of the month, I went to go see Hamilton with my mum. We had tickets, or I got tickets for her Christmas and birthday present, because eye-watering amount of money even to see it in Plymouth. But we got stalls tickets, so like, one, the show is amazing as always, literally makes us cry every time. That was the first time my mum saw it. I had a very good and very lovely opportunity to go see it on the West End with my sister, because that was a Christmas and birthday present like 3-4 years ago, which is crazy to me. We had a great time. That shouldn't be. I'm not usually a merch kind of gal because I never felt like I could fit into anything. So, and I'm not necessarily like a beanie or a pin or a poster kind of gal, but I thought, screw it. Because I've lost 21 pounds and 21 inches off of my body, because I miscalculated the inches that I've lost. So it's 21 inches. No, 24, sorry. It's been 24 since I last did it. So yeah, 24. And I was like, screw it. I'm going to buy a t-shirt in the biggest size. And the woman that was at the counter said, well, they are quite generous. And I was like, okay, I don't believe you, but okay. So I got my t-shirt, got home. Like, I've been obsessed with this musical for like 10 years, so I was happy to have anything. No word of a lie, I literally got home, was like, I'm trying this t-shirt on. So I got it in an XXL and it bloody fits. This t-shirt in an XXL fits me. Like, I nearly had a mental breakdown. I was so excited. How is it that this XXL shirt fits me? I don't understand. Personally, I genuinely don't understand. That's my body. The body dysmorphia is so like rife at the moment. And, you know, I started this journey dependent on what brand. Like, realistically, I was a 4XL or a 5XL, dependent on the brand and the cut of what I was wearing. And the fact that I can fit in an XXL, unmatched. It's truly an unmatched feeling. I was gobsmacked. And then my mum tried it on. We were about the same size, but she's slightly shorter than me and we've got a different body composition. And it fit her too. I was like, what is going on? It was a very, very grand old time on Thursday. So that's it for the month of July, which is crazy. I had such a good month. Apart from my mum injuring herself, she's torn all the ligaments in her wrist. I don't think I mentioned that. So like and subscribe. We can be best friends, so why not? When you press the subscribe button, if you hit the bell and you press all, you'll get updated with every upload. So you never miss a video of mine. Aren't you lucky? And I will see you next time for the next update. Okay, bye.